and welcome to another edition of Austin Weekend.
Yeah, we've been gone for a couple weeks because of vacation and just too much running, and we were tired. But we're back.
And here we're going to review quite the interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
And when we mean interesting.
Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
This whole, let's just get to the movie.
This was by request
from Kay.
From our bud Kate. What's up, dude? What's up, man? Mm-hmm. And we are going to review
quite the weird one, the Lego Movie.
The Lego Movie. You know why?
Go ahead.
Because everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Come on now. Everything is awesome. I can't have it, man. You just can't get that song out of your head when you watch that movie. It
just hammers it in.
Trust me. You're going to watch this video and then you're going to be singing it. Because everything is awesome.
We got a review to do.
Okay, go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
This movie stars our protagonist.
Mm-hmm. Lord.
That's the end.
Oh yeah, that's the ad tag. Who? What's his? Emmett.
Emmett is our main character here, and he is
just an ordinary, regular
Lego
everything construction guy.
He's pretty much been seen as ordinary through his entire life.
Very, very, so ordinary nobody even notices him. He's just
poor guy.
Ordinary.
And then all of this, and then
mm-hmm.
he finds a essential red block.
Mm-hmm.
It's an essential part to the story.
Mm-hmm. Basically, the story is the bad guy is
Lord
Business. And
which I think is more of a metaphor on money's bad for you.
He wants everything to stay the same. Doesn't want anything to change. He wants the Lego sets to be built like the Lego sets are supposed to be built. And doesn't want anybody to change the stuff or rebuild his stuff or anything.
In his world, there's no such thing as imagination.
No, and he wants everything stuck that way. And it's his dream to make everything using the Kraggle to stick everything the way it's supposed to be.
And not to be interchanged.
Not to ever be changed. And of course we have the rebels who want to change everything and have fun, and that's sort of the two sides, the good guys and the bad guys, and Emmett's sort of stuck in the middle.
He's trying to find his way to be an expert builder.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And defeat the bad guy. That's pretty much what the movie's about. If you want to...
Yeah.
And what do you think about this movie before I go into it?
I thought it was actually really, really good. I went into the movie thinking kiddie movie. I'll go in there and I'll take the people who want to go, and I'll sit there and force myself to sit through an hour and a half of kiddie movies about Legos. And it actually turned out to be good. I enjoyed it. It's got a lot of comedy in it. A lot of humor. A lot of action.
It's not as comedy packed as The Secret Life of Pets, but it's not as dramatic as Finding Dory.
No, it's got a good story, which is based on Legos. I mean, the story is not a just everyday story. It's a story about Legos.
It's a story about Legos.
Of course, it's called The Lego Movie, but it's not just a movie using Legos. It's a movie about Legos, which actually makes it pretty interesting. I like it. What do you think about it?
It's the animation that pretty much draws me into it. It's so fast-paced. It's so out there. It's just very, very just well animated pieces.
It's well animated as far as using Legos go, ain't it?
Yeah.
It flows really well. You would think it might be too choppy or blocky, which it is because it's Legos, but it's not too choppy or blocky.
It's surprisingly fluent for what it's been given. All of the objects, as you would expect, is made out of Legos.
But it's got good bad guys. It's got bad guys that you can hate. It's got good guys that you can like. It's got, and you want this person to develop into this character, and I mean, it's got a good story.
It's action packed.
It's action packed. It's got Batman.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, see the yeah.
So it's got Batman. You can't have a bad movie. It's got Batman in it. So
well,
it's got Lego Batman. They're actually going to be making a Lego Batman movie now, if they'll ever do it. They've been talking about it for forever.
I heard that they were trying to make it, but let's let time see what it did do.
Yeah.
Now, what do the characters feel to you?
I like the characters. Like I said, the bad guy was a bad guy. The good guy was a good guy. It had the female heroine in it too. Wild Style. Where she changed her name over and over and over. She said her real name was Lucy. That was her real name. So, but it had Batman, of course. It had Batman.
If you can't have a really good movie if you don't have the Bat himself.
You gotta have Batman in there.
You gotta have Batman.
Yeah. So I mean, and it's got really good actors like Will Arnett's got.
It's got Will Arnett,
Morgan Freeman,
Liam Neeson. That's strange.
So I mean,
all of these actors for a Lego movie.
So it's got some good, strong actors in it. Even though they're just voice actors, it's still got some really good actors in it too.
What do you think about the comedy? You mentioned about the comedy earlier, I want to touch on it.
Yeah, go ahead.
The comedy here is actually pretty good, as unlike what you would expect. Since
I expected kiddie comedy.
That's what we expected when going into it. Yes, that's what we expected.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
And we were expecting it to just be like, "Oh, looky there! Look, it's a Lego block. Hey, look, there's another Lego block. Hey, let's jump over this little block."
No, but it was actually good, and it's rated PG. So I mean, there's no bad comedy in it, but there's some comedy that points toward the adults, though, that adults can actually get. And
that is something I want more kids' movies to do.
Yeah, not just be stupid.
Not just be stupid. Don't just point at the kids. Make sure the adults are entertained as well.
Because they're the ones who paid the $8 to go watch the movie. So yeah, it's good to entertain us older people too.
I can only imagine how many kids would go out of their way to see this movie.
We really hope they do come out with the
Lego Batman one.
The Lego Batman one. I would really love to see that. They're supposed to be making another Lego movie too, and they keep backing it off. And I keep wondering. Well, I can imagine it takes a long time. It
takes a long time to just make all this movie. It would take 1 billion Legos to do that.
Well,
you can blame them for that.
But this was 2014, and it's already 2016, and they haven't even gave us a release. I don't think they'd give a release date.
I think it was the earliest release date was probably like 2019, which is quite a ways away. So that's all we could say about that for now.
If you've never seen the movie, we do recommend renting it.
Especially if your kid is a huge Lego junkie.
And who hasn't played with Legos?
Yeah.
I played with Legos.
I played with Legos.
Everybody's played with Legos.
I have a bunch of Legos in my room to prove that.
Everybody who's a teenager right now has a tub of Legos in their room somewhere.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a tub of Legos.
It's such a brilliant toy.
It does spark the imagination. And this movie follows that. Like I said, this is not just a movie. This is not just a ordinary story using Legos. It's a movie about Legos, so it's good.
It's a movie not just about Legos. It's a movie about the creativity of how to use Legos, which is something I think kids should do more. Don't follow what the set does. Do whatever the heck you want.
Go on a buying site, eBay or whatever, just buy a tub of Legos. It doesn't have to be anything specific, and just use them and use your imagination and build something. It makes me want to go build something now. I want to go build something with Legos. While I'm singing, everything is awesome. With my Legos.
Are you going to do that?
Yes, I'm going to be singing it for days.
Yes, you're going to sing. Are you going to sing it?
I'm going to sing it for days, yeah. I can't help it.
It has really well-developed characters. It has good comedy. It has a good story.
Spaceship! You have to watch the movie to know what that is. The spaceship! I love it.
Like I said, it has a good story.
Good comedy.
It has good writing that appeals to kids and adults alike. And it isn't your ordinary kid movie, like we mentioned before.
No.
And it has good voice acting as well.
All right, you want to go ahead and give it a rating? You know, explain how our rating works.
The rating here, as most of you know, 1 being completely and utterly horrible.
Crap.
And Do that again.
Crap, crap, crap.
Because everybody loves it when I do that.
Crap. And 10 being
the best
thing
ever.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome. And 0 being
the
only movie we've ever watched that was a 0. That was Food Fight. So don't watch it unless you want to torture yourself. But of course, what do we want to use in
Legos.
The Lego movie? Legos. You have to use Legos. I mean, because that's what it's about. The whole movie's about Legos.
As easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Even the Lego batarangs. They had Lego batarangs in this. That was pretty cool. Okay, but 1 being crappy Legos. I know what. 1 being stepping on a Lego.
Yeah.
That sucks. 10 being awesome 10 Lego set. How many Legos do you give the Lego movie?
It's far from a 1.
It's far from a 1.
And it's far from a 5.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I'm gonna give it probably like an 8.7, 8.8.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely got a lot of good qualities about it. And
Yeah.
you shouldn't look at it with the this is gonna suck because it's just gonna be kiddie. Don't have that mindset when going into this.
No. I would give it a good solid 9. I really did like it. I mean, I went into it not expecting anything and came out really, really liking the movie, so I'd give it a good solid 9.
It has...
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie for the family.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get interested in the characters, the story will suck you in, and all that stuff. We recommend it. It's awe-inspiring.
It's awe-inspiring. It gets the stamp of approval. Okay, we're behind because we were off for a couple of weeks. We're going to try to go watch the
Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad and hopefully get something out on it probably tomorrow. We got some more requests out there, so everybody making the requests.
Maybe tomorrow, maybe soon.
Yeah, we've got some more top 10 things. We've got some more cartoons.
We've got
some more
Loud
movies.
House
We've got
on
a lot
there.
going. Yeah, but be sure and keep on hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and the
groovy baby button.
Got to hit the groovy button, baby. The groovy button. We need to make YouTube put a groovy button, but
we need to do
the baby button on it. But anyways, be sure and put suggestions down there for us. The reason we reviewed the Lego movie was because you asked for it. So if you've got any more, ask for them, and we'll do our best to get to them. I know we've got a few more requests that we're behind on too. So be sure and stick with us. And other than that, I think we're gone. Are we done, Mr. Roboto?
I'm sorry, I just got caught up in the groovy moment.
Okay, let's go.
See you next week.